поехали тогда. Исчезнет Дракула, что ли, maybe, либо... Место похоже на кладбище, maybe. Изгонять демона будем, хз. Блять, что это? Или какой-то собор, это вообще что это, блин? Да и не важно. Стоп, что-то я не особо понял. Так, игра. Так, вот так нам здесь. Да, супер. Дела. Дела, блин. Так, сейф надо прочекать. То есть сейф у нас последний святилище, блядь. Так, ну шо, погнали тогда, чешо. О, блядь. Ну что, начинаем. Соберите больше сведений. Понял, а что делать, чекай. О, сообщение. Мистер Холмс, если вы читаете это письмо, меня уже нет в живых. Я хочу поблагодарить вас за то, что вы сделали. Для меня многое значит. Это была моя глубокая рана и мое искупление. Совершенно, прежде чем покинуть этот мир. Спасибо. Забейте. Жаль его.
It would be better to examine Wilde's belongings before he returned. Oh, Wilde's already making himself at home. Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this?
О, значок.
I use the same brushes for makeup. This must be grease paint. Face powder of an excellent quality.
I forgot my hat. Father?
I am just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
It might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me. No, don't touch that! No, no!
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
решила на быстро, походу. Семейная реликвия. Ну все. Опа. Так. Наверное, богатая. Черт. А вот семейная реликвия был прав.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes. Although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitter's ball. Mr. Winderbank did not wish for me and mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, father was going off again in a week. And Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street post office for collection.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde. Holmes. Tell her.
Mr. Holmes, what do you think about the letter on the table? Do you think it might help?
A love letter? Aren't you dying to read it, Holmes?
Понимаю. Любимая моя, пожалуйста, не беспокойся. Неужели ты веришь в то, что я что-то расскажу твоей семье, которая ничего не мыслит в любви? Прекрасно провели время вместе, правда, пока твой отец был во Франции. Так мало времени, но мне его хватило, чтобы понять, что ты моя жизнь. С тобой я желаю проводить каждую минуту своей жизни. Жаль, что это невозможно. Я очень тебя люблю. Я жду того мига, когда твой отчим уедет снова по делам, и мы сможем встретиться опять. Хосмер, Энджел. Энджел, надо запомнить.
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten. Good quality paper, quite smooth. Fairly common ink, nothing special. We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? Hosmer Angel decided not to leave his signature. I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
Ой, знаете, что мне кажется, это его отец писал. Киприт.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten.
Какое совпадение.
Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice, stay at home. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention.
Тут бумага большего качества, конечно.
One more letter with a defect. One more letter with a defect. One more letter with a defect.
Вот. Сюда. Ну, написано было просто в одной фабрике, кстати. А и что мне надо искать, я так и не помню.
One more.
Скрытый характер. Доходы мэра. Письмо Хосмера. Это не письмо. Письмо отчима. Я думаю, одна машинка. Скрытый характер. Не понимаю. Так. И что нам это дает? А, ничего не дает.
I think this case is fairly obvious, don't you, Mr. Holmes?
What else can I tell you?
Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been...
Где Тоби? Тоби. По какой-то причине Хосмер и Эндрю встречался с Мэри тогда, когда ее учили. Да. А, то есть вообще быстро. Почему бы и нет? Письма отчима.
I think this case is fairly obvious, don't you, Mr.
What else can I tell you?
То есть стоп. Хотя миссия, блядь, 5 секунд. Надеюсь, ровно. Ну, если это так, надеюсь, что так. Давайте читать тогда, не знаю, еще раз. Дорогая Мэри, я вопрос, возможно написать это несколько строк в надежде, что это не твоя мать. Бывает в Австралии, Франция прекрасная страна, здесь как повсюду есть проходимцы. Женщины, мужчины. А если, допустим, такой вариант посмотреть? Мы берем очень локал. Очень Мэри и мистер Лапы замаскировали, сыграли роль Хосмера и Анджела, чтобы оставить через ей. Слушайте, ну очень странно, очень. Я даже не понимаю. Так, какие еще есть выборы? Это пиздец, блядь. Ну, maybe вот это попробуем. Не знаю. Ладно, еще раз поехали. Выгода. Оставалась одна, поскольку там доступно ее наследство, правильно. Письма перепечатались на одну машинке, это тоже правильно. Ну, попробовать это, я не знаю.
You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He disguised himself and reappeared as Mr. Hosmer Angel. He brought you as far as the church door, and then conveniently slipped away. To bring you to this conclusion in such a dramatic manner that it would leave a permanent impression upon your mind. You have been cruelly tricked, Miss Sutherland.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
Ну, это правильно было или как? Так, прежде чем мы продолжим, сейчас чекну. Правильно выбор был или нет? Ой. Ночь. Страшилочка. Не понял.
What is going on?
Тоби.
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
Да, сейчас заебись вообще. Почему бы и нет?
Calm down, Toby. Now, let's see what this contains.
Знаете, это надо.
Wild, wake up.
Всем похер вообще. Да ладно.
I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover.
Так, режемся на красный.
A fancy ticking homemade gift from the secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it.
Блять, сложно.
There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. A source of electricity for the detonation.
Хорошо работает.
A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside.
Рубим. Какой-то...
A fancy ticking homemade.
А, то есть даже вот так.
fancy ticking homemade?
Мы идем тут провод, да.
Whew.
Понимаю. Точно не этот провод. Сейчас выстрелю. Что дальше? Я срубим все, короче, понял. Да, не понял. Можно остановиться просто, спасибо.
If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wire. A pack. Aha! If it
Ну, я вроде все порезал, понял. Можно прекратить, пожалуйста, только не надо этого. Ну все, ба.
What happened?
just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Тоже, действительно.
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
Его действия.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins.
Уикенд сам вроде чисто.
Can you describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hair lip.
Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
Ну, куртка, слушай, хорошая. В принципе, стоит денег. Ой, там еще документы и ножик. Ну, сейчас. Стонкс чисто. Швейцарский нож. Здравствуйте. А вот и марочка есть.
JT are the owner's initials. Let's see what's inside.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else.
Я тебя убью.
There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
Поставь богатки, достать топоры и скажите королю Георгу, мы не будем платить за чужой чай. Чай достать, платить, понимаю. И угрозы чины, что о них судить. Знаете, хоть в средневековье написали. Чтобы заставлять детей и жен пить его мерзкий чай. Так, восстаньте, ребята, и дружно пойдем на встречу с командирами. Зеленый дракон. Поэзия. Чисто поэзия.
A poem. But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into yon harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket?
Maybe. Oh, Toby.
Good job, Toby. Good job, Toby.
Who tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes?
История. Наверное, зеленый дракон был папом, который используется как таверное место для встреч.
Here it is.
Блядь. Для встреч находится на Юнион-стрит, на севере Бостона. О боже. В начале... Блядь, как читается лучше. 16 столетия, мы 17 столетия, множество копий зеленого дракона открылись по всей Европе. Одна из них находится в Лондоне, возле гавани, вокруг Вайчингтона. Замечательно.
That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? How selfish.
Следующим утром. Спать. Давай будем священником чисто.
He's so funny.
Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already. Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that Wild? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
Oh, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
The zoo? What on earth for?
Perhaps because it is my birthday today?
I'm so sorry, Kate. With Wild's visit, Look, here's some spending money. Go and treat yourself to a thing.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right, all right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do care. I've just had a difficult night.
Yes, Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back.
Не понял.
Damn it. Such a waste. This Alice, I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's playing with Kate's feelings. This would be a...
Тварь, блядь. Мне надо переодеться, это вообще робот какой-то. Так, меняем. Так, не пойдет. Вот он, наш старый любимый Шерлок Холмс.
There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick.
Так, надо вот это убрать сейчас, получается, и взять третью. Легчайше, чисто, легкая. Неплохо.
It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time.
Твоя тетя разговаривает с мертвецами, то есть... Это какое-нибудь проклятие, сейчас будет прибежи какой-нибудь дьявол за моими. Или Дракула.
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death. Alice was unhappy with all of her adopted families. She's spying on me. A phonograph cylinder. Alice has recently used it. Alice prepared a gift for Kate. She remembered her birthday. Well, women are good at that sort of thing. It has no smell. It has a bitter taste. No smell, bitter taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate. A soothing drug to aid sleep. Strange taste in literature. Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother. Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton. Alice used her mother's name to lease the flat. Kate probably sleeps here. This lock is quite new. Oh my God. Abraham Lincoln. William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20 years ago. It's my distant ancestor, Horace Vernet.
Are you there? Can you hear me? You're wounded. You're suffering. I feel your presence. Your murder will never be solved. He failed. You will never see the light. So sad.
Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime.
You
Alice knows.
William Hamilton, are you there? Can you hear me? I wish to hear from you. Daddy, I'm so glad to hear you. Daddy, talk to me, please. Don't leave me alone, Daddy. Oh, no.
Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton. word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism. Charles Darwin, English naturalist and geologist. Louis Napoleon Bonaparte. The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above. I finished here, time to go. Louis... It's close.
Так, поехали. Неудачный побег из тюрьмы Ньюгейт. 4 заключенных попытались пробраться через узкие и влажные трубы, чтобы сбежать из тюрьмы. Гетман в Лондоне это была хорошая спланированная операция при свете дня. Но, благодаря быстрой реакции полиции, она не удалась. 2 заключенных были убиты, а остальные вернулись в тюрьму. Одним из убитых заключенных оказался известный криминальный босс Лондона Уильям Гамильтон. Если что, это отсылочка на прошлые части Шерлока Холмса, где он его взял. Как уже сообщалось, Уильям Гамильтон был арестован в 1875 году во время рейда Скотланд-Ярда, проведенного под руководством инспектора Лейстрада. В том расследовании важную роль сыграл консультирующий детектив Шерлок Холмс. Вот. После ареста Уильям Гамильтон и смерти его жены и их маленькую дочь собрали к себе тети. Очень странно.
Here it is. Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already.
Но проблем с доверенностью работа достаточно.
I cannot proceed dressed like that.
В каком виде? Нормально быть дядей.
Perfect. This is a good opportunity to investigate the Green Dragon Tavern alone. I cannot proceed dressed like that.
В каком еще виде? Таверна и зеленый дракон. Таверна. Зеленый дракон находится в побережье. Моряк, я понял.
I need to change my clothes.
А, нужен крем еще. Пускай вот такой будет. О, так, идеально. Давайте я тут такую шапочку пойдет.
I cannot proceed dressed like that.
Зеленый дракон. А, то есть надо было еще придется пойти, так не важно. Так, самодельная бомба. Улика уничтожена. Наверное, я улетел что-то дерьмо непонятно. Maybe маскировка. Улика уничтожена. Тоже пиздец. Аппаратура. Маскировка. Таверна. Журналисты.
I have to be careful in this den of iniquity.
Come on, Bobby, push back!
Hey, you! Shut up!
Well done, Bobby! on Adam!
I put a penny on Adam winning.
Bobby, I just put 5 pence on you.
Hey, you!
Tuppence
shut
on
up!
Adam! Well done, Bobby! Adam, come on, you're gonna win! Come Bobby,
on, Bobby,
I
push
just
back!
put 5 pence on
Hey,
you.
you! Shut up!
Come
Well
on,
done, Bobby.
Bobby, push back!
I
Bobby,
put a penny on
I
Adam
just put
winning.
5 pence on Adam, you. come on!
Вообще неплохое место.
I should be quiet so that I can listen to what people are saying.
Let's celebrate.
Bottoms up.
I need a refill.
Let's celebrate.
I drink
Hey,
to forget
Mud
that I
Hunter,
drink.
what do you think you're doing? Get out of here!
Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs!
Good beer. Strong.
Perhaps I should try it.
Let's celebrate.
Sod off.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from
Bottoms
here.
up.
Want a beer? I need a refill.
Let's
Hey,
celebrate.
This is my table.
I can hear nothing from here.
Let's celebrate.
The attack on Holmes failed.
Interesting. They have some kind of pass for getting inside.
I drink to forget that I drink. Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs!
I've lost too much here. Damn porker.
There's an illegal gambling den in here.
Let's celebrate.
Get out of here!
Want a beer? Let's celebrate.
The man with the air lip. He was afraid. He ran upstairs.
A man with a
I
head.
drink to forget
Could be
that
my
I drink.
attacker. I should find a way to go upstairs.
Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs! Let's celebrate.
I drink to forget that I drink. Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs!
I need a refill.
Let's
Get out of here.
celebrate.
I drink to forget that I drink. Bottoms up.
Hey, what are you looking for? Get lost.
Let's celebrate.
Pour me a double. I'm going outside for a cigarette.
He has a pass. I could steal it to gain entry. A neat job.
You can get in. Let's celebrate.
Is the boss at his place?
Yeah, he's waiting for you.
Our man. I should find a way to follow him.
Let's celebrate.
Cheers! Bottoms up. I need a refill.
Let's celebrate.
The door to the gambling room is there.
Like it's on my side.
Bid up for a shilling.
All in. Ah, it's my lucky day.
Make it snappy.
Think faster.
Like it's on my side.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's private. Gamble or get out.
I can smell them.
I have to get across to the other side. Perhaps from there I can reach the guarded area. I have to create a diversion that will move the guard away from the door.
All in. I can smell the money.
What are you looking at?
They allow knives here. A well cared for hat.
You loser.
He uses a mirror to look at the cards during the deal. He uses the extra cards to cheat. A button for a mechanism. This is a holdout that deals extra cards. The rope leads from one sleeve to the other. If the rope's cut, it'll release the hidden cards and expose his trick. That's what I'll need to do for a diversion, then I can get outside.
All in. I can smell the money.
What are you looking at?
Bid up for a shilling.
Make it snappy.
You loser.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Like it's on my side.
Bid up for a shilling.
All in. Ah, it's my lucky day.
Make it snappy.
Think faster.
Like it's on my side.
You loser.
All in. I can smell the money. I have to try and go around this. Whoa. won't be possible to reach the other side with only one coin. Clever invention for hiding gambling items in the event of a police raid. The hammer. Jack Cole, I remember him from the raid 3 years ago. Doesn't look like a key from an ordinary door. They only left this room recently. Every card in this deck is the ace of spades. The man from the gambling room is the same card cheating accessory. A crack. There might be something behind the cupboard. Damn, I'm late. They've left. From here, it's possible to observe what's going on inside the town. From here, it's possible to observe. It's the suitcase belonging to that fellow with the hair lip. No doubt these things were stolen. Our man. Most likely with his family. After moving into our new home. This fellow pawned his belongings. He must be in great need of money. Butler's pawn shop on Lambeth Street. He apparently lives near this pawn shop. What's going on in there?
Ух ты ж, блядь, что ты?
I need to save Orson and quickly. It It's evident that all of these items were stolen by Jack Cole's gang. Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Я так быстро.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you! 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 You... You are Alice, yeah? Listen, Holmes suspects something.
What are you talking about?
You must be more discreet. Your little game with his daughter.
No, no, no! Too soft, Holmes.
But you are Mr. Holmes. Why on earth?
You see, she recognized you. I expected it. You must live the character. You see...
Now you go upstairs right away or I will drive you back to that pub, understood?
And there you are. You've got it. All right. But seriously, you should take acting classes.
I know that you came here to avenge your father. You moved into my building, you've spied on me, and now you prepare your revenge through my own daughter.
Don't be such a fool. I adore your daughter. You see conspiracies in everything.
I have good reason to. Perhaps you forget what I do for a living.
How I pity you. You mistake sincerity for dishonesty.
Do you dare tell me that your presence here is accidental?
Obviously not. When the opportunity arose for me to meet you, then I came, but not with hatred, rather more with fascination. I had hoped to learn something about my father from you. Some answers as to my identity. When, strangely enough, I find that you yourself are a riddle, even to your own daughter.
You shouldn't have involved my daughter in your sick problems. You're only confusing her.
It's over. She doesn't know it yet, but I'll be leaving soon. I've finished my business here, and you will never hear from me again.
Good. But you better speak to me directly. No being furtive.
I had no idea that you could show such a high level of indulgence towards the children of criminals.
You...
I'm going. Please, I beg you, do not spoil my last moments with Caitlin.
That's not the one I need.
Популярный частный детектив Шерлок Холмс совместно с Скотланд-Ярдом провел рейд против одной из самых опасных влиятельных уличных группировок вестминских банды. К сожалению, как всегда, полиция не смогла сработать чистого примера. Тяжело пострадал. Тяжело. Понять. Так тяжело пострадал не менее его личность, установленная Хаган Коул. Он приходится братом злодея Джека Коула. Врачи борются за его жизнь, но шансы успеха очень малы. Полиция могла арестовать 3 члена банды, но позднее их лидер Джек Коул был освобожден за недостаток улик. По слухам, под есть серьезные политические связи с влиятельными людьми, включая судей, политиков и правительственных властей. Но честное правосудие не должно ничего питься, или это уже не так. Согласен.
Here it is.
Так, теперь как сюда подойти?
It's a good thing that I came to help you at the tavern, Holmes.
Actually, I would far rather you stop helping me.
Mr. Holmes? At your service, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Holmes, you're still alive.
I can tell that that displeases you.
Oh, a faulty deduction for once.
Due to the attempt made on my life, I would like you to apprehend Jack Cole.
All right, Mr. Holmes, we'll apprehend him immediately.
Inspector, the suspect has been apprehended.
There you are. He's all yours. No need to thank me.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. So, Jack the Hammer Cole, we meet again.
Why am I here?
Don't pretend that you don't know. You're a suspect in the case of an attempt made on my life.
Rubbish. Just like the old days, eh? Arresting me on suspicion. You've got nothing.
Oh, no? How about the revenge for the trouble that I brought to your gang? And also your brother.
Don't you dare mention my brother.
Your brother was hurt. It was a regrettable accident. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I can hardly be blamed for that.
What? You bastard. You're the one responsible for him becoming a cripple. He was innocent. An accident, you say? Oh, I can't wait for the moment that you get whacked proper.
Quod erat demonstrandum.
That's your proof. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
Do you know what happened at Baker Street that night?
I do know, but I had nothing to do with it.
And where were you at the time?
I was at my tavern all night long.
I see. I went to your place and I saw a man with a hair lip arriving to meet with you. What business do you have with him?
Business? He's a regular customer, that's all.
And what about the suitcase that your regular customer brought to you?
What? What are you talking about?
Why, the suitcase full of stolen silverware that I found in your secret room?
What? How? You searched my room. It's not stolen. I often buy a lot of different things and sell them on after. It's all legal.
Oh. Oh, I believe you.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Personalized thuggery. How novel. Expensive cigarettes.
What's the reason for my... What?
Our suspect with his family near their house. Good day to you, madam.
Good day, sir.
I'm here to see your son.
Jeremiah? He's not at home now.
Might I ask you a few questions about him? Perhaps we could speak inside.
I don't know who you are, sir, but I'll have to ask you to leave right away.
She won't speak with a stranger. She won't speak with a stranger.
Сейчас произошел флешбэк из первого пока. Там была тоже бабка. Такая. Хули пролазь.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Well, first of all, well, first of all,
I don't open the door to strangers.
Sorry.
35.
She won't speak with a stranger.
Скилл. Хорошо, допустим, уже.
Stay here, don't move. First, I should speak with Wiggins. He's always on Baker Street.
The game is afoot.
Wiggins, an exorcism. Protocol 2.5 on Lambeth Street.
Yeah, you can count on us, Gov. We're ready, Gov. We're ready, Gov.
Someone close the door. I should find a way to attract the attention of Jeremiah's mother.
We're ready, Gov.
Little rascal! Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil.
Thank you, Father. You are so kind. Those brats are always causing trouble. Now, where are my manners? May I offer you a cup of tea as a small thank you?
I don't know if... God bless you, sister.
My name is Margaret Thorne. It is an honour that God sent you to me.
You appear grieved, sister. Is it because of those children?
Oh, no. It is my son, Jeremiah. I fear that he is doing bad things, Father.
How bad?
I don't know. He has just become nervous and angry and rude. And he used to be such a nice boy. These days he won't spend any time at all with us. Not even with Janet, his younger sister. He hides himself away inside his room and locks the door. And he won't open it for anyone.
And where is your son?
I don't know where he is. He hasn't come back from last night. I'm so worried.
Perhaps his absence is connected with his job. Where does he work?
I don't know if he has a job, Father. I've asked him several times, but he just gets angry and won't speak.
Perhaps Jeremiah is being poorly influenced by his friends.
I wouldn't know. He never mentions any friends. I am afraid that he could be possessed by the devil himself. He's changed so drastically lately. He won't tell me anything, and he flies into rages and shouts at me. I don't know what to do.
Don't distress yourself, sister. You were right to confess. Truly, I can feel an evil presence in this apartment.
Oh, God!
Allow me to search for the demon in this house.
God bless you, Father.
О боже. Язык не блядь.
Oh, Father, please help us!
Лёгкий творит.
Fire and flames! Better for crumpets than foul-toothed demons! Begone and bring peace!
Бля, что происходит?
Oh, Father, please help us!
Oh, Holy Spirit, save your pans from demons and poor musicianship!
Oh, Father, please help us!
Wooden door! Iron handle! Battle the demon! Unholy vandal!
Father, it's a demon!
Bookcase and books! Possessed wood and word! Expel your literary demons!
Oh, Father, please help us!
Window! Window frame! I must protect you from demonic pain! Pain! Sister, you saw that the demon has taken shelter in Jeremiah's room. I should go there alone.
God save us.
Sister, wait for me outside. This fight will be a fierce one.
God help us. I'll do what you say.
Does he plan to escape from London? It looks as though this letter was torn up in rage. I should reassemble the fragments to read what was written. It appears that Jeremiah received a threatening letter from somebody known as the Dart. The Dart. He was at the center of a notorious case from 1888. One of the solenoids for creating a bomb. This is probably Janet, Jeremiah's sister. A schematic for a homemade bomb. This is evidence enough to put Jeremiah behind bars. It's over. The demon is defeated.
Oh, thank you. Bless you, Father.
Now, pray for Jeremiah's soul and give thanks, sister. Goodbye.
Lord be praised. Goodbye.
I have finished.
What's the reason?
How can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Stay here, don't move.
I am the last and highest court of appeal.
Сенсация. Шерлоку Холмсу и Скотланду Ярду удалось поймать лидера знаменитой вальворской банды Перси Стрелу Флеминга. Вальворская банда участвовала во многих преступлениях, включая вымогательство и управление несколькими публичными домами. Самый известный из них называется «Белый лебедь». Полицейский ряд принес в банде серьезные финансовые проблемы. Суд признал Стрелу виновным и назначил наказание 57 лет заключения в тюрьме.
Here it is.
Cool.
this, Inspector?
Знаете что, скажу, чем эти люди напоминают? Вот этот тип напоминает рыбака из прошлой части.
Where is this
Тоже из прошлой части напоминает. Презентация написана.
Lestrade, I have a suspect in our case. It's Percy Fleming. Can you apprehend him?
I'll give the order to the constables.
Inspector, we have the second suspect for you.
Now, just admit that Scotland Yard is looking after you well, eh?
Well, I'd be of little use to you dead. Please, escort this suspect for... A good day to you, Percy the Dart Fleming.
Huh. It's the flopper.
Flopper. You're aware of what happened at Baker Street the other night. I'd say I'm a little luckier than that.
Well, I don't give a fig.
What were you doing 2 nights ago around 1 a.m.?
I was at the White Swan.
The White Swan? The brothel that you own? That can't be counted as an alibi.
What do I need an alibi for?
Does the name Jeremiah ring any bells with you?
It's the first time I've heard it.
How about this threatening letter that bears your name?
Oh, I remember now. A threat? Come on. Just a reminder for him to pay his debts. It's just a small one, and it's a matter of principle.
How do you know him?
Ah, he's always coming around, begging for odd jobs. But he just talks rubbish. He's off his head.
Do you have any business with Jack the Hammer Cole?
I have. He sometimes provides my business with girls. But he's stupid. A hot-headed clown. Yeah, I would be worried about him if I were you.
Yes?
He told me what you did to his brother, and... well, let's just say he hates you.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Tell me about the business that you have with Percy Fleming.
What? I don't have any business with him.
No? Oh. Oh, you supply girls to his institution. He's confessed.
Well, he's a liar. Oi, why did you tell them I supplied girls to your brothel?
Eh? What are you talking about? Is this gonna take long?
What's the reason for my arrest?
Well, that's rather tasteless. It looks like encrypted records. A spintria used in the brothels of ancient Rome. The text is encrypted. If it's Caesar's shift code, it might be easily deciphered. Elementary. Elementary. It's a notebook filled with debts. And Jeremiah's name is on the list.
Get into the cab, quickly!
Follow that cab. I should find a way to get inside. It's shut tight.
I heard something. That was nothing.
There was a fight here. Orson attempted to resist, but someone or something convinced him otherwise. Ruby, amethyst, and emerald. All fake.
Oh, my cousin's out fighting bobbies and stealing antiques, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Relax, Mike. You got to earn it first.
How long will that take? 2 years already and nothing's changed.
I know, mate, but one of these days I'm sure the boss will notice us.
This shape matches part of the uniform of a Greek sentinel. I highly doubt that it's authentic. The sound of a gong will attract the guards. I need to be careful.
Boys, check out that sound. There's someone there.
Hey! But what? No! We need to get out of here.
Я думаю, он его специально убил. Что-то тут не так. Что-то не так, блять, он какую-то херню бесконечно творит.
Lestrade, I'm glad you're here.
What's happened, Mr. Holmes?
We've come from the abandoned St. Patrick's Abbey. I uncovered a gang of armed bandits there who did their best to kill me.
Again? I'll send our best team to arrest them.
Well, I doubt that you'll find anyone left, but if you hurry up, you might just find the spoils left over from their burglaries.
I see.
And I'll be very grateful if you could keep an eye on Mr. Wilde here.
But Holmes...
Самозащита, допустим. Просто получше.
How can I help you, Mr. Holmes? How can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
What's the reason?
Is this gonna take... Is this gonna...
И вынести там одну рекомендацию. Вот по сути, у меня нет ни одной улики.
Thanks to Wilde.
А, Викинс, я вспомнил. Сейчас идем сюда, родимый. Блять. Боже, как Пока игра запутана, просто выполняешь сотни движений, и потом идешь и забываешь.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
А, он ничего не скажет.
Better not.
Ну, не связывайся, нет убить последнее, значит. А допустим, если мы вот так пойдем по такой ветке. Не знаю, все равно что-то не связывается. Ну, чтобы понять, в чем вот Орсон или где. А, вот, может.
Why? Please try to remember.
Yeah, the slightest detail, etc. Well, apart from the smell of those bandits who kidnapped me, yeah, nothing special. And this Jeremiah was spending his time complaining about working for the fart.
I think you mean the dart.
Yeah, whatever. Jeremiah said that they should all wait till the fart was released. Makes no sense, right?
Орсон солгал Астелле, утверждал, что и работает на Перси стрелу. Что, блядь? Ничего не понимаю. Ну это какой-то бред получается. Короче. А, это, кстати, ласт расстреляли почти. вопросов не надо уже. Слишком все это, блядь, подозрительно. Очень. Попался, блядь. Орсон был одержим идеей стать Шерлоком Холмсом, он нанял Рон, чтобы убить Холмса и занять его место. Что, блядь? Но тут факторы идут на то, что он был вместе с всеми другими бандитами. Как раз таки. Лопатик как раз таки.
Mr. Holmes, can we go home? I need a rest.
Но я не уверен, слушайте. А если, допустим, вот так. Ну, чисто случайно, допустим, смог. Допустим, это была... Деньги это 100%. Так, ложь, правда. Я не знаю, это будет. Ну, я больше, конечно, склоняюсь к тому, что это был этот актер. В общем, я считаю, то, что это актер, но выдвину это обвинение. Хуй с ним, берем вот это. Не знаю, правильно, неправильно, я голосую за актера.
Percy Fleming, you are charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirtied.
You're lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
No, you can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the cells.
Я думаю, я прав. То есть, смотрите, объясняю, почему такой выбор. То есть, изначально у нас был тот, кто закладывал бомбу, этот Иерихон, или как там его уже звали. Его убил актер тот. Почему я вначале подумал, что это может быть актер? Потому что первое, он творил херню, он уничтожил наш стол. Он пришел после того, как когда бомбу обезвредили. И попал в засаду. Ну, почему я именно выбрал тот вариант, где актер виновен? Потому что, когда внизу он спустился вниз, все подумали, что это Шерлок Холмс, значит, он был актером. А бандиты-актеры — это гигантская редкость, и поэтому я думал об этом. Ну, плюс еще в конце, когда он убил того типа, было видно то, что у него был нож, можно было вытащить и зарезать его. И тогда бы не убили Шерлока Холмса и его. В принципе, это на испуге, я думаю, так по-любому сделал. Он по двум причинам я не выбрал его. А Почему он? Все очень просто. Когда мы зашли к нему в дом, мы обнаружили подрывчика, как раз таки, который убил этот актер. И ему увидели письма с угрозами, что типа его сестру могут отправить в ломбард или там ее убить, я не знаю. И поэтому он должен был смастерить бомбу и закончить дело до конца. Как раз таки, если мы помним, мы читали в журнале то, что именно Шерлок Холмс в 1900 или 888 году он отправил Фламинго как раз в тюрьму, где он отсидел свой срок и вышел. В общем, это была месть коротко. А тот тип, которого хотел взорвать, или Дан, или как я забыл, короче, его имя, и на букву И, он как раз задолжал типу деньги, которые был глава этого не банка, а борделя. То есть там идет взаимосвязь, и он его руками делает все грязные дела, то, что он был должен всем. Все очень просто, потому что, как еще было сказано по уликам, он всегда просил найти для него работу, и вот он ее взял. Ну и после этого актер ее убил, и поэтому он виновен, получается, он то, что он выполнял им все грязные задания. И он виновен, все очень просто. Просто гений, блять. Ну, все, короче. Я считаю, что так правильно, и это вполне логично. Так, все, на этом конец. Потом будет дальше.
Holmes, you simply have to face up to it. You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins.
I can't.
No more excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing where she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case once we're back at Baker Street.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
We'd better hurry. There may be injured who need help. His pupils are constricted, but they are moving. He is still alive. I must act.
Я не хочу проходить, это завтра уже. Ладно, перст.
Thank goodness. This man will live. Holmes, don't just stand there. Do something.
Так, стоп. Главное меню, все, нахер надо. Это уже завтра будет проходить, блядь. Это уже игра, блядь, спать на следующий уровень. Ну, в общем, что я могу сказать, эта миссия очень понравилась, третья. Очень крутая. И, в общем, спасибо всем за